Relieved, I set it aside and lay back down. That's when I heard it. Tap, tap, tap. Not from the phone, from the window. Every hair on my body stood up. I told myself it had to be the pipes, or maybe the wind rattling something loose. But the sound grew louder, more deliberate. Tap, tap, tap. As if someone was knocking, waiting for me to open the curtain. Gathering every ounce of courage, I pulled the curtain aside. For just a second, less than a heartbeat, I saw it. A face, pale, sickly white, with wide, unblinking eyes and a smile too large to be real. Pressed against the glass, 7 stories above the ground. I stumbled backward, my legs nearly giving out. The phone lit up again, vibrating violently on the nightstand. This time, the screen didn't say unknown caller. It displayed a single word. Inside, the phone slipped from my hand. I couldn't move. The apartment felt suffocating, the air thick and cold. I knew I had to turn around, but terror pinned me in place. Finally, with shaking hands, I forced myself to look. Nothing, just the empty room. The shadows, the hum of the air conditioner, the TV flickering faintly in the living room. I laughed nervously, though my throat was dry. Maybe I had imagined it. Maybe I was so sleep-deprived my mind was playing tricks. I picked up the phone again, my hands trembling, but the screen was blank. No calls, no messages. Still, I didn't sleep. Not that night, not the next. Days passed. Every night at 2:17 a.m., the phone would ring. Sometimes once, sometimes for minutes at a time. I stopped answering, but the tapping never stopped. Sometimes it came from the window, sometimes from the door, sometimes from the wall right behind where I was sitting. One night, desperate for proof I wasn't losing my mind, I hit record on my phone as the ringing started. I let it play out, listened to the tapping, even whispered nervously into the mic. When I checked the file the next morning, it was empty, just silence. The building manager didn't help. He shrugged when I asked about the strange calls, muttering something about bad wiring or old tenants hearing things. When I mentioned the tapping at my 7th floor window, he looked at me for a long moment, then said quietly, "You should think about moving out." I wanted to. God, I wanted to, but I couldn't afford it. Rent was already stretching me thin, and I had nowhere else to go. So I stayed, trapped in that apartment with the nightly calls. The climax came last night. I had been awake since midnight, dreading the inevitable. At 2:17, right on cue, the phone rang. My breath caught in my throat. I didn't answer, but this time the tapping began immediately. Louder, faster, echoing from all sides. Window, door, walls, even the floor beneath me. The phone's vibration rattled violently against the nightstand, the screen glowing bright. I finally glanced at it, and what I saw nearly made me drop it. The caller ID no longer said unknown caller. It displayed my own name, my own number. I answered, hands shaking. What I heard wasn't static, or breathing, or tapping. It was my own voice, whispering, repeating one word over and over. Open. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up this morning on the floor, the phone in my hand, the curtains drawn wide open. Now, as I write this, the phone sits on the table in front of me. It's silent for now, but I know it won't last. Tonight, at exactly 2:17 a.m., it will ring again, and I don't think I'll be able to stop myself from answering.